morning. How are all of you? We are going on a walk. I have an iced coffee with a caramel swirl because it's actually fairly warm today. It is 8 degrees Celsius. And I did talk about this in a previous video, but I find it funny how when I'm in the Azores, 8 degrees Celsius, well, it rarely gets to 8 degrees Celsius, but when it does, that's like really, really cold for us back there. And when we're here in North America, it's warm. So that's really strange. Yeah, we're passing by a church and bells are ringing. I'm charming. So we are here by a pond. It's called Cook Pond. And it looks so beautiful with the sunny weather. It's actually a pretty big pond. We are not sure if we're going to walk all around it, but isn't this pretty? So we're here at a thrift store, and I think all this stuff is so cool. I really like this one. I do have this basket in my hand. That's only $2.49. I don't know. I think some things here are like overpriced. Like for this price, I'll just buy a new one, right? Hello everyone. I think I'm putting this footage with some others, so I'm not going to say welcome back. We're still in the same video. I'm here by JFK Park, and right in front of us is the cathedral. I think it's called St. Anne's if I'm not mistaken. I'll show you in a second once we get closer to it. We're just going on a walk. So I'll show you a little bit of the surroundings. So off there in the distance is the bridge that I think takes you to Providence. I'm not sure. This is just a nice park. There's sports rinks in it, so maybe this one is basketball. I know there's a baseball one over there. And behind the trees is the cathedral. I love how snowy it is. I just unlocked childhood memory. I remember these falling off the trees in Canada. It's so bittersweet thinking about my childhood. I miss Canada very much. So there's the cathedral. Last year I did film the cathedral in one of my vlogs. I think I only did one travel vlog last year. This will be my third one this year, so it's a very beautiful cathedral. I wanted to go inside once, but the doors are always closed. I don't know how to go inside, and I'm too shy to ask around, so I guess it'll always just be a mystery. Maybe I can look online. But yeah, I think it's very pretty. I'm going to put some olive oil in here, and I'm going to be making Mexican food tonight, which is just tacos. Very simple. But I'm not going to do it the American way because I know that they would put the meat in the pan without any grease, and they would just do it that way. I'm going to put in garlic and onions. I have to put in my ground beef. I wanted to let it a little longer, but it's burning too quick. And it's on low, so I don't know what's going on. I think it's the pan. So this is the ground beef. And let me tell you something. I'm going to turn this to background noise remover because I think this is making quite a bit of noise here in the pan. In Portugal, our ground beef, there's no 80-20 or 85-15. That's the percentage of meat to fat here apparently, so I'm just learning this. Find it strange because there it doesn't matter what percentage of meat and fat there is, it's all the same. It's not that it's all the same, it's just that butchers don't specify. But I do think that the meat here is greasier. Anyways, I saw on TikTok this week that, I've seen people do this so many different ways. I've seen people put ground beef on the pan without any grease on it or onions. And I've seen people do the ground beef first and then onions after. Like add the onions after the beef is cooked. This week I saw something new and I found it real weird. Is someone threw in the ground beef and the raw onion, and so the ground beef was cooking, but the onion didn't get the chance to cook because all the ground beef was absorbing all the heat. And I just find it so weird how people cook here. So weird. I'm not judging, but kind of am judging. It is. So I'm going to let this meat brown before I actually put in the taco seasoning. And I'm not going to add any salt because I believe the taco seasoning is already salty. While this is browning, I'm going to start chopping my toppings. So we're going to go super simple tonight. And I'm going to do tomatoes. I got to wash these first. I'm going to do tomatoes, peppers, and I'm also going to do red onion, even though I already threw onion in the beef. And then we're going to have cheese, lettuce, I don't have sour cream. Actually, I do have sour cream, I just don't know if it's good. Normal toppings for a taco. So I love these knives. I did talk about them in a previous video, and I'm not sponsored by them. I mean, my channel is way too small to be sponsored by anyone. But I do really like them, and I'll leave them linked in the description box below. I did buy them on Amazon. It seems like a really cool company. They seem like their products are really good quality. I did research them, actually, after getting the knives. So if you want to check them out for yourselves, I'll leave the link of of the Amazon where I bought this in the description box below, and I guarantee you'll love these knives as much as I do. Okay, do you see what I mean? Look at all this grease. I don't get it. Where does this all come from? Our meat in Portugal is not this greasy. Guess our cows in Portugal are also very healthy, so I'm scared it's going to overpower. Leave that a little bit behind, and if I think I need it, I'll put it in after. Okay, I'm going to add in the rest. I should just stick to what the packaging says. And I'm going to grab one of these pasta bowls so I can put all my ingredients in and make it look presentable for the Queen of England, or now the King, I guess. And we're going to cut one bell pepper, and I'm going to do yellow just because we already have a red tomato. I'm going to use this baggie to put the seeds in. If there are even seeds, there are. Okay, peppers are in. I'm going to do red onions. And we're almost done for dinner. I can understand why this is a popular food, just because it's so easy to make. You know, one of those 30-minute meals on a weekday. Yeah, I understand. I'm just going to taste test this one last time. I don't know, but this kind of lacks the flavor. So, salad. Oops. That's not what was supposed to happen. Ay. See, now this is not going to close. Why do I do this to myself?